People saw the river as a place just to put their waste and get it away. Put it in the river, it's going to go downstream, it's gone away. I don't have to deal with it. It's not in front of my yard. It's not in front of my house, my building. Well, when everyone does that, we know the consequences. What we do here ends up everywhere. Everything is connected to everything else. And there's no such thing as a free lunch. If you do something here, it's going to make a difference downstream from you.
Sanitary waste, industrial waste, everything was discharged. Oh, the stream will take care of it. It'll flow downstream. It'll go away.
So all this litter starts in our hands, and then it falls on the ground, and it goes into the storm drains. And I used to think that storm drains got filtered before they went to the river, but they don't. It starts with a smaller river, smaller creek, flows to a larger river, a larger creek, and I mean, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And it's not just the people who live on the river that impact the river. It's everyone who lives in the land that drains to the river.
Flow exists to keep the Olentangy and its tributaries safe and clean for all to enjoy.
Work with municipalities, developers, try to educate.
The whole mission is to have fishable, swimmable, drinkable streams that are a resource for the community.
Honeysuckle is a non-native invasive species. What happened was it got completely out of control. You know, this stuff creates these canopies where it is dark under here. When you don't have that sunlight coming through, that exposes the dirt. Gets hit by the rainwater, washes right into the Olentangy River. Friends of the Lower Olentangy, they act like a friend would and try to help the river by removing this stuff.
They say that the best time to plant a tree is 50 years ago, and the second best time is now. In all likelihood, most of the trees we plant are going to outlive us. At some point, they'll be casting shade for people to sit under, and they're also going to absorb a lot of water. Some mature trees can absorb more than 400 gallons of water in just one day. A lot of that stormwater runoff washes past their roots. It's going to get cleaned up, filtered out. All in all, is much better for the river's health.
We're changing our mindset to try and teach people that it all starts on your property. And we're trying to get you to, catch your water, infiltrate as much water on your property through rain barrels, rain gardens. And in doing so, you're benefiting our rivers and streams.
Water is important to us because it gives us life. It's what everything came from, it's what everything needs. It really is the life of this planet. You tug on one thing in nature and you find it connected to everything in the universe. And so with this watershed, it connects to another river that connects to another river that eventually connects to the ocean. And so anything we do here can affect a sea turtle in the Gulf of Mexico.
I think a lot of people move to areas so they can enjoy this kind of an environment. You'd rather live down next to a nice, beautiful river.
We're lucky here to be able to be in this park and be among the trees and in the water and be able to recreate and go for a walk.
Just get out of your own house or your own office and come down here on a nice day.
And just escape, just get a little piece of nature right down the street.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, that's an eagle!
Yeah, bald eagle.
Awesome. We wouldn't see that from our backyard.
To get connected with nature is something that every person needs to experience. When you come back 2, 3, 4 years later and you see those trees that you planted and they were 3 feet tall and now they're 20 feet tall and there's, cardinals and blue jays in them and everything's coming together like you wanted it to. That's when it's all worthwhile. That's when you can really smile and say, yeah, I did do something that made a difference.